The one great thing about having someone who created the franchise still have full hands-on creative control over the entire franchise, over the span of its development, is the fact that they can become savvy to all the ways movies were changing, especially horror films. And around the time Bride of Chucky was out, Scream had become the big thing, and meta humor in horror franchises was in. So he figured, well, in order to help Chucky survive, Chucky had to go with the times. And Bride of Chucky is a film that is very much aware of the absurdity of the whole premise of a killer doll. But the one thing Chucky has going for him is the fact that he's such a big, bombastic personality. He can actually carry the movie all his own. But even then, in order for Chucky to carry the movie all his own, he has to have someone to bounce all their lines and all their dialogue off of. And the one thing that they added in order to make that work, and frankly, it's the one thing that really has breathed fresh new life into the franchise and has carried on and has become such a wonderful staple of the entire series, that was adding the character of Tiffany, and even better, casting the inimitable Jennifer Tilly in the role. Now, Jennifer Tilly, prior to this point, is an Oscar-nominated actress. People forget that. And in the 90s, she actually had something of a career resurgence because of her incredible performance in the movie Bound, which, incidentally, subscribe to Narcotic Casserole Productions. We did do a Rare Delicacies on Bound. I strongly recommend that. But Tiffany in herself was such an incredible contribution to the series because not only was it important for Chucky to have a comedic foil for them to bounce off of, it was kind of great to have someone who, in her own right, was better than Chucky, who could knock him down a peg or two. And it was really kind of enjoyable to see them, throw plates at each other, hit each other with shovels. It was enjoyable. You were more invested in them, which leads to the one thing that's kind of a shortcoming on this one. All the human characters are bog standard, and I'm not just saying that because Katherine Heigl was the lead in it. No one likes Katherine Heigl. Even when people said they liked Katherine Heigl, they didn't like Katherine Heigl. Katherine Heigl doesn't even like Katherine Heigl. We don't really like Katherine Heigl. What do you think? Oh, I know. You're just looking at this. You just want this, right? Where did this come from? You weren't actually wearing it on that night? You're lying. And incidentally, with the little bit I have left, that trailer I put for my Shakespearean Silence of the Lambs, yeah, it's going to be playing at the Front Row Fringe. So look that up on Google, Front Row Fringe. It should be mounted in next Friday. Anyway, check it out.